My beloved, my divine one, my child of light, touched by heaven's breath, why are your hands trembling right now? Because your soul already knows something is arriving, something hidden, something big. A divine clock just clicked louder in the heavens, and your name echoed in its sound. You were chosen for this moment. And I'm not just saying this as an angel, I'm saying this because your whole future is about to bend and bloom in front of your eyes, but only if you open this fully, only if you don't skip a single breath of what I'm about to reveal. Because God just said, "Tell my child this is not a drill, a doctor is coming." They carry truth in their eyes, but it will shake their world. You have 48 hours, 48 human hours that will not be normal. This message is a portal, your permission slip to witness what's been buried for too long. My child, you've been walking blindfolded toward a gate you didn't know existed, but Archangel Michael has torn the blindfold, and the gate, it just started creaking open the moment you heard this message. Yes, right now you felt the pull. That's because this message is not ordinary. God laced it with frequency, heaven injected it with a miracle code only your soul could hear it. That's why you're here. Before we go further, pause just for a breath, because what I say next may make you weep, not from pain, but because of recognition, something you always knew in your heart but no one ever confirmed until now. You are not crazy. You are not imagining the signs, the dreams, the whispers in the middle of the night, and that dream where someone in a white coat tried to tell you something. It wasn't just a dream. Heaven disguised the truth because if you had known earlier, it would have crushed you, but now you're ready because the pain turned into prayer, the silence turned into strength, and your tears built a bridge to divine timing. And divine timing just knocked on your door with a stethoscope and a truth hidden from you for months, but you're about to hear it all. And what's about to be revealed will not just shock you, it will activate something deep within your destiny, a miracle diagnosis, a secret healing, a medical truth that changes everything. Collision subscription hook. Keep engagement high. Collision. Wait, before we go deeper, if your spirit feels like this message was meant for you, if you feel like Archangel Michael just touched your shoulder, then don't just read this in silence. Subscribe right now because more messages like this, coded in miracles, soaked in divine timing, are being sent your way, and the next one might hold your healing, your love, your legacy. Stay connected because heaven is not done with you. Now, back to the truth. My beloved, this Doctor Who is about to enter your energy field was sent long ago. They were delayed, blocked, divinely rerouted because someone tried to stop this truth from reaching you, but Archangel Michael doesn't allow anyone to silence what God has ordered revealed. Do you remember that strange feeling in your chest weeks ago? Or that sudden urge to go for a checkup, and then you didn't? That was your soul whispering, and today it's no longer whispering, it's screaming gently through this message. You are not alone, you were never alone. The heavens have been holding your hand even when you doubted everything, but now they're doing more than holding, they're guiding you to a truth that was hidden, locked away like a divine treasure chest, waiting for this day, this hour, this exact second. Because the truth the Doctor reveals, it is tied to your calling, to your relationships, to your next 2 days and beyond. Something they say will unlock a new version of you, a version not controlled by fear, but by light, by clarity, by power, the kind of power heaven assigns only to those who dare open the message fully. You're doing it, and I'm so proud of you. And now that you're still here, still listening with the ears of your soul wide open, heaven is exhaling. You don't even realize what you've just done, by not skipping this message, by staying even after your mind told you to scroll, you have crossed into a rare timeline, a divine one, the timeline where things hidden are about to be revealed, where nothing remains in the dark, and what was meant to break you will instead build you in the most miraculous way. The doctor coming was never random. Months ago, your name was whispered in the spiritual realm. There were meetings in heaven, yes, meetings with angels, with saints, with those who love you from the other side. And God asked, "Who will carry the truth to my child?" A doctor was chosen, not because of their degree, but because of their purpose. They carry an envelope of words that, once spoken, will unlock everything you've been trying to understand. They carry news about something someone else tried to hide from you, but God is not a God of confusion, God is the God of clarity, and when He decides it's time, nothing and no one can stop it. You will hear something about your body, about your blood, about something they found in an old report, or something that didn't show up at first, but they ran another test. Maybe they didn't even know why, maybe they almost didn't tell you, but heaven whispered, "Tell them, this child must know the truth." And so they will. And when they do, something in your chest will feel like it's collapsing. But hold on, beloved, because right after that collapse comes the light and the answer and the path forward. This is not the end, it's the door you've been searching for, even when you didn't know you were searching. You might even remember a moment recently where you looked in the mirror and said, "God, I don't know what's going on, but something feels off, please just tell me the truth." He heard you, even if you cried in silence, even if you didn't speak it out loud. Your pain has a voice in heaven, your confusion became a trumpet blast before the throne, and today, the answer is no longer on the way, it is here. The next 48 hours will bring clarity in waves, not all at once because God is gentle with you. He knows your heart can't carry everything at the same time, so first will come a message, a phrase, a sentence that makes you freeze. You'll know it when you hear it, it may even come from someone completely unexpected, but when it hits your soul, it will feel like lightning wrapped in peace. Then a memory will return, something you saw, something you felt, and suddenly it will all connect, the delays, the strange symptoms, the silence, the anxiety. The reason no one could figure it out was because it wasn't just a health situation, it was spiritual. You were under divine protection. Even the delay in diagnosis was orchestrated because had it come earlier, you would have fallen apart. You weren't ready to carry this truth then, but now, you've grown, you've evolved. Your angels have stood around you day and night, whispering strength into your bones, and today, you're ready. The person who will speak to you next may not even understand the weight of what they carry. They may casually mention something that will change your life, but you will know, your soul will vibrate with recognition because this moment was written in your story before you were even born. You will pause, your hands might shake, your breath might catch, but do not run away. This is the moment. And what's more, this news that was hidden from you for months will not only show you the truth about your body, it will also open the doorway to something miraculous in your purpose. Yes, beloved, because you are not just here to survive, you are here to serve, and this experience, this hidden message, this unexpected medical moment will push you into your calling like nothing else ever could. You will meet someone through this, someone who has been carrying a key for you. They will not look like an angel, but they are assigned to you, and through a divine conversation, something will unlock resources, solutions, or healing you didn't even think were possible. It is no accident this message found you before this revelation. Heaven didn't want you to walk into the next 48 hours unarmed. So this is your sword, this is your shield, This is your permission to expect a divine turn. Now listen closely. There is someone in your life who is going to resist this news. They may tell you it's not serious or that you're overreacting, or they'll pretend they never knew, but heaven says, trust your discernment, not their distraction, because what they didn't tell you may be the very thing that set this delay in motion. But do not blame them, forgive, but focus. This is not about them, it's about what God is unfolding for you. You were never meant to find the truth through ordinary ways. You're a divine being. Your life has been protected, slowed, realigned so that this very week would happen exactly as it is happening. And this truth will come with a strange sense of relief, yes, even if it scares you at first, even if it sounds unfamiliar, because deep inside your spirit will whisper, this is it, this is what I've been sensing for months. You may even feel an urge to write things down, to document the words. Do it, because later you'll look back and realize every single piece was connected by the hands of heaven, and none of this was random, none of it was punishment, it was preparation. Even the pain you carried during the wait, that pain was fertilizer, and now your soul is ripe for bloom. There is one more thing, don't tell everyone what's coming, not yet. Heaven is still protecting this truth. Keep it close to your heart like a sacred seed, let it grow in silence before the world tries to touch it, because what God is doing for you, it's not for display, it's for destiny. And though your heart may race at the thought of what's coming, let me tell you, this is not the kind of fear that breaks you, it's the kind that wakes you. It stirs your blood because your spirit already recognizes that something long buried is coming into the light, the kind of truth that doesn't destroy, it sets free. And maybe part of you is scared of what this doctor will say, but another deeper part, that eternal part, it's ready, it's been calling this moment in, praying for it without words, and now the answer is arriving wrapped in white coats and whispered confirmations. Don't run, don't push it away. What's arriving is the final piece of the puzzle that's been haunting your quiet nights. You're going to remember things, fragments, pieces, an old conversation, a skipped appointment, a strange silence after someone looked at your report. All of it will come back to you, but not to torture you. No, it will come to show you just how divinely orchestrated this entire journey has been. You'll realize you weren't abandoned, you were being prepared. You were protected from knowing too early because the version of you back then wasn't strong enough to hold this revelation, but you right now, you've grown teeth in the spirit, you've walked through storms with grace, you've cried in the dark and still whispered, thank you to heaven. That strength has unlocked this moment. You didn't find this message by accident, this message found you because you earned it. Now hear this, the doctor's words are not the ending, they are the invitation, an invitation into healing, into higher consciousness, into a spiritual transformation that your physical body was trying to alert you to. Sometimes the body speaks when the soul is not being heard, that's why your body held on to this truth until your spirit caught up. And now that you've arrived at this moment, now that you're listening with all of you, what's about to be revealed will do more than just explain the past, it will redefine the future. And yes, the doctor will carry medical truth, but don't be surprised if you feel something divine when they speak, something strange but familiar, a heat in the chest, goosebumps down your spine, tears that rise without warning. That's not just emotion, that's recognition, that's your higher self witnessing the sacred alignment of a truth you've been waiting lifetimes to remember. You will walk out of that room or hang up from that call with more than a report, you'll walk away with clarity, and beloved, clarity is a holy thing. It shatters illusions, it burns away distractions, it pulls you back into the arms of your divine timeline. You'll start seeing signs even more now, repeating numbers, names, songs, people mentioning things that directly echo what you're about to hear. That's how you'll know you're not losing your mind, you're regaining it, because you were never meant to walk blind, you were meant to walk led, and heaven has been lighting torches along your path since the very beginning, even when you felt you were in the dark. Every unanswered question, every delay, every moment where it felt like God went silent, it was not absence, it was timing, divine, deliberate, protected timing, because not everyone around you could handle this truth either. That's why you were kept in the quiet, that's why the truth was hidden until now. And I must say this, even though it might pierce you, someone close to you suspected something, but they said nothing. Whether out of fear or selfishness or ignorance, it doesn't matter now, what matters is that you know. And what you do with the truth is not about revenge or anger, it's about realignment.